on, 1-0. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. So now inside the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with my good friend Josh Hughes, of course sports journalist and channel regular. Josh, how are you and what are you thinking today?
I'm good. It's just one of those games, isn't it? Pre-match, weather's rubbish, kick-off time's rubbish. We know the threat that Fulham possess. We just need Tottenham to turn up, but which Tottenham will turn up, we simply don't know.
Well, team news, we've got no Vicario, obviously. We've got no Van der Ven, we've got no Romero. No Solanke. He came here and then he's been taken home ill, and of course Kulusevski is on the bench as well. So a lot of first-team players out today. How are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm not pleased, but I think it was kind of implied in the press conference when Postecoglou kind of talked a little bit about needing to manage Kulusevski's minutes, and the fact that he's essentially been running him into the ground. I mean, he's covered more ground, worked harder than any other player in the league this season. I expect he will play a big part, but now this is a real test of mentality and resolve, because we are down to bare bones, and I know you're going to get onto someone that's on the bench, but this is a chance now for some of these players who haven't necessarily got a nailed on starting spot to really ask the questions. Timo Werner in particular, I'm expecting a big performance from him today. I don't think any of us have much patience with him anymore, but then he comes up with one bit of magic here and there, like City when he came on.
We need that magic,
we need that again today.
Starting today, 9 games in December. It's going to be a very, very tough December. Of course, it's really going to test this strength and depth as well with the squad. A number of youngsters on the bench today. It's going to be another tough week, isn't it? Because today, of course, Bournemouth away on Thursday, Chelsea at home next Sunday. These games are coming thick and fast, and none of them are easy.
No, absolutely. And to be honest, Marco Silva and Anthony Iraola, the two managers that we're coming up against this week, both top managers getting their team to play good stuff. I don't think they're going to be there to just sit back as well. I think that they're going to be very dangerous on the break. And we're going to need as many players to turn up as possible. These are the moments, I suppose, in this Christmas period and coming into January as well, where players need to start earning their spot in the team. Otherwise, their future could be under question. And today we cannot allow this kind of consistent. The only thing that has been consistent has been our inconsistency. We cannot afford to follow up the City game with a defeat here today. We lost the last one against Ipswich. We didn't win against Roma in the Europa League as well. We have to win. It's a must-win. Kulusevski said it in his post-match interview. I completely agree with him. That's the mentality that we need to take into all of these games.
Absolutely. Dare I ask, score prediction?
2-1 Spurs.
I'm going to go the same. Let's be positive. Come on, you Spurs. Josh, have a great day.
You too.
So I'm a Spurs fan, Andy. Andy, you're all the way from Cyprus. Of course, the Cyprus flag in the back.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling ahead of today's game?
I'm feeling great. I've just got here. I literally landed at 10 o'clock, went home, dumped the bag, got here, and I got here, with about 45 minutes to spare. So if the flight had been delayed, I would have made it with 15 minutes to spare. But I'm here. I'm shocked to find that Solanke's not playing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He's not very well. He's been sent home.
Is it ill?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good, because hopefully it'll be okay for Bournemouth, if not Chelsea.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't know if he's going to play Werner down the middle or Sonny down the middle. But whatever it is, last time I was here, for the same game last year, we won. So same result today, please.
What's your score prediction?
I never predict Spurs. I just want them to win. I don't care what score it is, as long as they win. I never predict, I'll never bet.
Perhaps I should do that as well. Don't predict. Yeah, just wish and hope. Yeah.
No, but let's put it this way. I had this shirt on. Last time I had it on, we won 4-0 away. So if that happens today, I'll be happy.
Well, have a great day. Come on, you
too.
Spurs.
Lovely to see you, Chris.
Chase manager, number 16, Timo Werner. For Spurs, scored in the 54th minute from number 22, Brennan Johnson.
Timo, great game, yeah?
Start us off.
Yeah, tough game, tight game. Yeah, not a lot of openings for either side. Yeah, just a few sort of opportunities to score. Yeah, we started the game well. You know, probably should have been one up and put some pressure on, but yeah, they sort of had their spell. Fraser made a couple of good saves, and then, like I said, we got our nose in front, and we just couldn't push on. I think not for the lack of trying. The players kind of gave everything they could, but we just couldn't push on after scoring the goal we did. And then, it's a decent strike by them for their goal, but we tried to sort of get some momentum late in the game. Obviously, when they went down to 10, but. Again, there wasn't a lot of football being played at that time. There's a lot of stoppages, and we just couldn't get over the top of them.
You've got a number of players out already. How much did Dominic Solanke's late withdrawal affect your plans and preparation?
Yeah, well, it doesn't help. Yeah, because he's that on top of Richie being out as well, and Wilson being out, and Mikey Moore being out. I mean, it leaves us pretty thin up top, and we're trying to manage that process. But I think from my perspective, I think the most important thing is the players, the ones that are out there anyway, are given absolute everything, and that's all you can ask for. They're just working their socks off, digging in as deep as they can to try and keep us progressing, and that's all you can ask for.
It's a pretty brutal. I mean, there's a lot of games coming out now Thursday, Sunday, the Cup as well. Is there an expectation that there are going to be games like this? City was amazing last week, but there are going to be games like this as well, given the amount of absences.
Yeah, look, you're playing tough opposition. The games aren't always going to go smoothly for you, but I mean, I know people are going to keep using City as a reference point, but against City, I was able to put on Timo Werner and Brennan Johnson. We had Vicario in goal. It's like I get that. I guess people looking for easy targets, but if people don't understand what we're sort of dealing with at the moment and how the players are coping with it, well, I think it's fairly self-evident. And we're going to have to sort of have days like today where things aren't running smoothly. But like I said, all you can ask for the players to give everything they can, and I think they did that and more today.
Jack.
When do you think Solanke will be okay next week?
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, look, he trained yesterday, but obviously, like I said, he sort of came in today, but he didn't look well at all. So we sent him home, and it's obviously an illness. It's not an injury, so we just need to sort of see how he settles down next couple of days. But hopefully, it's nothing too significant.
Tom.
There's a lot about conviction in front of goal throughout the time here. Son's been someone who's scored so many goals for his club, but last few games and perhaps a little bit this season, he's been struggling a little bit in front of goal. How do you get him confident with a bit of confidence?
Yeah, I think. Look, I mean, you could say that about a number of our players. I think the key to it is just to sort of, stay focused. And Sonny will. I don't think, it's not like I think he dwells on these things. I mean, that's what the sort of best goal scorers do. They kind of don't dwell on it for too long. And I haven't sensed in him that he's kind of worried about it. Because he's proven himself year after year at this level, and like I said, we've had different players go through those spells at different times, and the key to it is just to sort of maintain, focus and not dwell too much on sort of what's happened before, and I'm sure the goals will flow again for Sonny soon.
Ali.
Yeah, I don't know. He got a knock, so it's a bit of a dead leg. Hopefully, again, nothing too significant.
George.
And Romero back Thursday, and I guess definitely today, just you play some games and just need to breathe.
We're going to have to sort of protect our players because, like I said, we're thin on numbers, and like I said, Decky's played every minute. I mean, I've rarely subbed him off, so we just got to be careful with him and with a few others. But at the moment we don't have too many options, so we just got to try and manage them the best we can, and obviously that affects performance. But I think he got through the game well, and I guess for Thursday should be in good shape. Potentially, mate. He still hasn't trained with the team, so he's getting closer, but he still hasn't trained with the team. So him and sort of Mickey are still kind of working with the sports science staff. So hopefully not too far away.
Mike.
I know he played the other night, but that was Fraser's first league game for 18 months. It was like he'd never been away.
Yeah, it was good. We needed him, obviously, in some big moments today. Look, I think when you lose your sort of goalkeeper and somebody significant as Vic for us, I think the key to then is to have somebody experienced who's not going to be sort of overawed by filling those shoes. And, Fraser certainly is that. He's done it for a number of years. We kind of see him every day, so what you saw out there we kind of see every day at training, and he still has a really strong work ethic, and like I said, we had a couple of big moments today which were important for us, and again, he'll be important moving forward.
May I ask, when you say people looking for easy targets and not understanding what you're dealing with, are you disappointed with the reaction at the final whistle or something that's been said?
No, I don't. No. What do you mean, final whistle? Sorry.
Just sort of jeers and...
I didn't hear that. So if that's the case, well, no, I'm not talking about the supporters. I'm just saying, I've had already probably 3 questions on the Man City game, and why can't we repeat that? And like I said, I think if you can't see that even in 7 days we've copped a couple of significant blows since then I think it's too easy to say, well, let's just play like we did against Man City every game. And it somehow, again, seems with this club that whatever it is that we do well is then used as a millstone to bring us down in every other opportunity. And I guess from my perspective, as I keep saying, it's really important that we don't react to any of that and just sort of stay focused on, because I just sometimes feel like, especially the players we've got at the moment, they're working it, they're really working really hard for this football club to try and progress us to where we want to be, and we're in good shape. We're still in good shape. We're still good. We're in a decent position in the league. Like I said, we're still in the Carabao Cup. We're in a decent position in Europe. So it's about us maintaining our sort of focus on continuing to develop.
Dom, the final one, please.
How did you make the performance of the 2 centre-back today? Because they were kept quite busy by Fulham, particularly that crosses about by. They don't really quite well.
Yeah, no, they do. Fulham ask you a lot of questions. They've got some pretty aggressive fullbacks and wide players, and I think they're number 1 in the league for crosses in the box, so we knew we had to deal with that today. And again, Benny and Radu have been outstanding, through this spell. I mean, there aren't too many teams in the league who have both their centre-backs out. I mean, I've seen so much violin playing over one centre-back out, but we're just supposed to get on with it. And the beauty of it is these boys are, and I love that. I love the character they're showing. I love the fact that they're not sort of seeking excuses or wanting me to make sort of allowances for it. But at some point, I need to also acknowledge the massive effort that all these guys are putting in. And like I said, Rado and Ben were outstanding again today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.